Y'all, Judge Greg Mathis' wife Linda just read him for filth on social media and exposed him for allegedly having a side baby on her. Say what? Not the judge? Linda had everybody stunned when she filed for divorce from Judge Mathis after 39 years together. And we were all trying to figure out what on earth happened to make her dump Mathis like she did. Well, it looks like Linda is willing to take it all the way there with Judge Mathis, because word on the streets is that Linda is walking away with everything in the divorce and taking him to the cleaners. Y'all better sit down for this, because Miss Linda is out for her own justice on Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis and Linda have been holding it down since 1985 with 4 grown kids to prove it, so they have definitely been in the love game for a while. They were practically the poster couple for black love, always hyping each other up on social media and looking like the ultimate relationship goals. So if there were any issues, you'd think that we would have caught wind of it by now, or so we thought. For example, in January, he shared that he and Linda had spent the holidays in Cabo, saying, "Linda and I had a great time celebrating the holidays in Cabo. A great way to end 2023. And this wasn't just a one-off. They've been everywhere, showing up for their kids and grandkids. Just this past May, Judge Mathis was posting cute pics of himself and Linda and their granddaughter Nora. He wrote, "Linda and I attended Grandparents' Day at Nora's school today. The teachers sang praises of Nora and said she was the perfect student. Funny, because the teachers used to say the exact opposite of me." A few days later, Mathis and the grandkids threw a big bash for Linda's birthday. They were definitely living their best life and spreading those birthday vibes. Mathis even posted pics from a celebration and dropped hints about some steamy adult activities that were on the agenda later that night. Just him and Linda, if you know what I mean. He wrote, "Had a great celebration for Linda's birthday. We're going to have a great adult celebration tonight." A few days after that, though, Linda posted pictures of them together at an event and wrote, "Craig and I had so much fun at the Sugar Ray Leonard Foundation's 13th annual Big Fighters Big Cause charity boxing night. The night was filled with fights, food, and an auction. Always great to see and support friends." And then there were all these lovey-dovey vibes with cute social media pics, so it was kind of shocking when this news hit that they were splitting up. Linda said July 17, 2024 as their separation date, and according to People magazine, she's citing irreconcilable differences, the classic celebrity divorce line for "we just don't get along no more." Initially, it seemed like the split might be drama-free since their kids are grown and there's no child support involved, but then People magazine reported that Linda is asking for spousal support since she was mostly a stay-at-home mom while Judge Mathis was out building his TV career, which makes sense. She spent years raising their kids and managing the home, so it's fair she gets some support as she steps into this new single life chapter, especially since she missed out on earning opportunities during that time, and her earning capabilities have no doubt crashed since then. So even though she technically could get a job somewhere, she's probably not going to make that much money. Here's where it gets interesting though. There's a big question mark about whether they had a prenup. They tied the knot back when they were just 2 ordinary people with not much cash, so it's kind of surprising if they did set one up. But even with that uncertainty, it looks like the divorce won't get too messy. Everything between them seems pretty smooth with no major drama brewing. But fans are scratching their heads trying to figure out what really happened. Just a couple of weeks ago, they looked like the perfect pair. So how did things fall apart so quickly? The sudden change has everybody very confused. And that's where the conspiracy theories start running wild. An insider just dropped a bombshell though, that Judge Mathis might have had a secret baby on Linda. As crazy as it sounds, y'all, it's not entirely shocking. For starters, Judge Mathis is a handsome guy who was on TV. Just think about how many men in show business get up to no good when they're famous. The insider went ahead to claim that not only did Judge Mathis allegedly cheat on Linda, but he allegedly cheated on her multiple times. Allegedly, Linda was blindsided by the news of his affairs because for 39 years, she thought that Mathis was remaining loyal to her and only her. But if that's not messy enough, the streets are now saying that Mathis allegedly fathered a child outside the marriage. That was the last straw for Linda. And that might just be why Linda decided to leave now. She didn't want to deal with raising an outside baby in her marriage, especially since she was blindsided by it. all allegedly. But it also kind of explains why she's asking for half of everything. Since they didn't have a prenup and he was broke when they got together, let's just say he better hire the best lawyer the money can buy and keep that lawyer on speed dial, because Linda is about to take him to the cleaners and take everything she can. And honestly, who could blame her? But y'all know the fans have been all over it, and they believe in comments saying, I know Judge Mathis ain't 64 years old with a side baby and wasted 39 years of marriage. Judge Mathis getting a divorce after like 40 years? Boy, that spousal support going to cripple him. Why are people saying that Judge Mathis' wife is silly for filing for divorce after 39 years of marriage? She is self-aware and knows what is a deal breaker for her. Just because y'all are okay with y'all's husbands cheating and having outside kids doesn't mean she has to be. Judge Mathis getting a divorce after 39 years is crazy. Sis had to be fed the F up. And Judge Mathis' wife filing for a divorce after 39 years of marriage is crazy work. 39 years? You could just sleep in the basement. But I got to know what y'all think about this. Drop your thoughts and comments below, and then check out this next video.